Foxglove friends, welcome to today's reading. I am Rosalind and this is Foxglove Coaching Spiritual Guidance. Now today we are looking at the Planetary Parade. And what this is doing for you. There are 6 different planets aligning towards the end of January, early February, and you can see a lot of them in the sky with the naked eye. So it's going to be really, really special. We've got Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, and Venus aligning with us. And this happened last year, early April. Well, in early April last year, I went through some massive changes. So maybe have a think back to see what was going on for you last year in April. But this can often bring a lot of different manifestations, life changes, personal growth, all sorts of special things. So I thought I'd take a nice, good look at what is going for you. Going on for you even. The timestamps are in the description as always. So we've got pile 1, which is root. We've got pile 2, which is mystery. And we've got pile 3, which is clarify. And interesting, as I pulled these cards out, there is a strong energy throughout all of them of things coming into the 3D. So there may be like ideas or notions or things that have been changing for you within that's now going to take effect within your actual physical day-to-day life. So we will have a look at what that is. I hope you enjoy your reading. I'll give you a few seconds just to take some nice deep breaths, to tune into which card is standing out for you, and I will see you in your reading, Foxglove friends. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen root. I may try to pronounce this word. Imam Cowley. I don't know what that is. I'm not an astrologer. However, this looks particularly powerful. What a powerful card. And I love the fact that we've got all the blues in there, because quite often the blue is about seeing the truth of things, knowing your own authority, making choices about what matters for you in life, and standing in your own empowerment is what I feel like, Foxglove friend. So this has got a great deal of strength behind it, and you may find that we go through changes sometimes, and when we clear away what is no longer serving us, so we may have limiting beliefs that we've got rid of, or we may get clarity about something that actually allows us to feel much more centered and grounded in the very moment than we've ever done before. And that can literally clear our vision sometimes. It's like we can see everything around us clearly when we're not worrying about things in our lives or worrying about other people or focusing on the past or focusing on the future. This is very much about standing in the power of now. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to get a bit more information. You may be looking at things from the past, looking at things from your childhood, trying to understand how they've affected you, how you want to live your own life right now, rather than following in the footsteps of how, role figures in the past. There's certain changes here where you are coming into your own, whether that's in your own life, in your working environment. I feel like it's very much about who you are, that you're coming into your own, knowing your own mind, grounding and anchoring your beliefs and values into the life that you've got now. So how is planetary alignment affecting pile 1, please, Spirit? What is it doing for them? I mean, there's a great, honestly, I can't get over the energy in this reading for you, pile 1. It's very, very bliss. Oh, how nice. Bliss. Oisin. Let's have a look. These cards are very interesting that you're getting so far. Okay, interesting. We've got bliss and oyster. Now, interesting, I might not be pronouncing that correctly. This is a tree dragon, so it's very in keeping with this root card that we've got here first. And it's showing that you are almost being like a central channel of love. It's grounding something that you really want and that's really good for you into life. It's bringing something in. Now, the fact we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, we've got good omen, abundance, opportunity, fortune. So there may be a financial benefit coming in, whether it's a new job or a promotion or doing something that you love and getting paid for. It's like the energy of this has been building up and now it's about to strike the ground like lightning does. It's going to root into reality. So you may have been trying to achieve something and it's coming to fruition. 9 of Wands. So it might be quite tiring, this. Perseverance, determination, fatigue, difficulties. So you may have been trying to achieve something for quite a while. And it's at this point it's going to start coming to fruition. It's going to ground itself into reality. Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is just brilliant. The Wheel of Fortune shows that things are turning in your favour, Foxglove friend. Wow, wow, wow. There's a great deal of happiness coming in for you. Page of Swords, curiosity, intelligence, communication and confidence. So you may be feeling a little bit wobbly about what's going on. There may have been doubts. You may have fought hard. You may have been trying to progress to something, or, you know, you might have even done therapies on yourself or been trying to create a new project that you've wanted to take off. But what's happening is there's a new version of you grounding into reality now, and things are starting to go your way, and there'll be tangible benefits from this. So it may be that you wanted to go to a new home even, or that yeah, there's just going to be tangible something in the physical coming into. Right, okay, this is the God Box card. So this says, write any worries, concerns or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God Box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So there is an element where you need to go with the flow a little bit with this, and you may be nervous and worried as you go along the process. The fact that we've got the roots may be about where you are choosing to live, because it's about where you want to put your roots down. So there's a great deal of strong energy going on here with this. I want to have a look also at, how are you going to feel? How are you going to feel during this process? Balance. I bring a state of perfect balance, perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you may, I love the fact we've got the blues here again, which ties in with the first card. You might need to calm yourself as you go through this experience, because, you know, any big change, it can be unsettling, Foxglove friend, whether even if it's something that's really, really good. Even if it's been bringing something in that you've been hoping for, when we get something that we're hoping for, we can go, oh my goodness. You can become either scared of losing it, or scared that it's not going to quite work out, or scared that you're not, shouldn't be receiving it in some sort of way. You know, there's all sorts of things. But you deserve this shift and change. You deserve this great amount of abundance. It is very much an abundance card reading with the gold that's in this card here. There's something very tangible coming into your life, and it's going to allow more balance in your life. It's going to make you feel more grounded, more secure in your life, so that you can almost have the foundation of exploring life further. With the Page of Swords card, it's going to allow you to investigate into something new, it's going to allow new experiences. So I want to see, how is this going to affect you with regards to love? Let's do this. How is this going to affect you with regards to love? Hope. Okay, it's going to open hope in your heart. So if you're looking for a new love to come into life, it may open that up. But it's also going to there's something to do with providing a secure foundation so that you can start to live in a way that is more hopeful. So if you've been through difficult times, and you may have gone, oh my goodness, this either things aren't going to work, or this relationship's not going to work, or what I'm trying to do isn't going to work. Something is coming in that is going to support giving you hope that actually you can have good things in your life, that things are going to be okay, that things are going to work out, because it's all starting to turn in your favour. So how is this affecting love in your life, Foxglove friend? Four of Swords. Yeah, it's going to give you time to take time out to relax. It's going to give you a space where you can rest, but particularly if it is a new home. But because you're focused on this new thing or whatever it is that's coming in, so if it is perhaps there might even be an engagement for some of you, just with the Ace of Pentacles being there, but it's going to allow you to stop striving in some way. Oh, I can't, my throat's gone all funny for some reason. How strange. I think maybe you've felt not empowered in a lot of ways, and this is going to help you relax so that you can trust in what's happening around you. It's going to give you some, I don't want to say space, because I feel like the energy might be quite busy even, but it's going to allow you to settle somehow in yourself, so that either you can enjoy your relationships more, or your particular relationship, or it's going to give you space to take time out to have a bit of solitude. It's showing there. But it's definitely a time where you've been working up something, you're worried about it, and then you're going to be able to go, right, I've achieved this. Now I can just have normal life for a little bit. Let's see, what advice have we got for you? What advice have we got for our Foxglove friends, please, Spirit? Mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So just know that those in spirit are around you, supporting you, and they have helped to bring this to fruition. Be grateful and thankful as you go through this experience, because it's really, really positive. And I feel like on all levels, energetically, so your guides, your ancestors, people that you love in spirit, they've all come about to try and bring this to fruition when they've seen that maybe you've felt a bit down or a bit sad, or like things aren't going your way. They've been working towards this to bring this lovely new experience in for you, and to bring these good times for you. And literally, there's a phrase somewhere where it goes, and when the planets align. And I don't know where it's from, but it's like, when the planets align, all good things are going to come true. And when the planets align for you in relationships, you know what I mean? There's a saying there around that as well, that things are all going to fit into place. It's going to feel easier. Life is going to shift and change in a way that's giving you a happy pocket of time. That's what I want to say, Foxglove friend. A happy pocket of time, which can be unusual, because we do spend a lot of time trying to get to that point of happiness, to feel grounded and peaceful and in a safe space. And this is what is coming in for you during this planetary alignment. Yeah, and you can sing and dance and celebrate and have a good time. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. It's time to enjoy yourself. It's time to enjoy yourself and all of the abundance and good things that life is bringing into you. Let me get you. Oops. Okay, so the North Node card has fallen out, which is about understanding what's your true north. You know, it's looking to the future. Oops. It's looking to the future and allowing yourself to feel optimistic. So there will be an optimistic shift in which you can go, oh yeah, my life is good, things are good, this is going in the direction that I want it to. At last, the feeling of struggle is going to subside, Foxglove friends. So I wish you lots of luck. I think this is absolutely brilliant, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this, please do like and subscribe, and so that I can see you again in the future. Take care. Bye bye. Hello, Pal 2. Welcome to today's reading. Now you have picked the very dramatic feeling 8th house mystery number 46. And I feel like there's something here where you are breaking out of the box, where you are releasing some sort of restriction and stepping out and going, this is who I am. Hear me, see me. I am willing to be just as I am in this world, and to, without apology for who I am. So this card's really, really interesting because it can be to do with facing fears. It can be to do with liberation. Interestingly, it can also be related to financial investors, advisors, consultants, ministers, lovers, auctioneers, investigators. They're all associated with the 8th house. But sometimes it can also be to do with integrity and how you behave in honestly and with integrity, then you will be successful. And that's what the 8th house is about. It can also be to do with intimacy, and how you relate to somebody else and how you engage with them. So it can also be to do with if somebody is trying to suppress you or manipulate you in any way, or doing things that aren't wholly honest or direct. So if somebody seems to be doing something nice for you, but they're actually doing it because they want something from you and it's not from the heart, or they're doing it for you because they feel like it gives some control over you. If somebody's trying to gaslight you or push you into doing things that you don't want to do, this is a point where you're going to go, enough. I've had enough of this. I am going to be me. I'm going to stand by what I know to be true, and I'm going to act in a way that's in keeping with my values. So let me have a look at, it's pretty powerful energy, Foxglove friend. Right, so Spirit, what is the planetary alignment doing for Pile 2, please? How is it impacting on them? What is it doing for them? Path. Okay, look how that's a gorgeous card. I like the fact we've got the spectrum of colours, but the magenta and the green is often about new love, about before I go into it, hold on. It can be finding new love with a person. It can be home. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. So this is all about how you're choosing to connect with other people and the path that you're choosing to take. Now, maybe there's a chance that you've got together with somebody that other people don't like so much, or they're jealous, or there's situations going on where they're not being as positive about the connection that you're in as you'd like them to be, and it's all impacting on your home life. So whether it's, you know, around your family or who you're living with, but you're wanting to choose a path that's more loving and honest and open and direct, and positive, really. And to do that, I feel like sometimes you may be having to step away from people who aren't in the same dynamic as you. So we've got the Queen of Cups here, somebody who's very the Queen of Cups is somebody who leads from the heart. They can be quite creative, they can be quite they can be a healer, and that doesn't mean that they have to do that as a job, but they may have a softer, more healing, counseling sort of personality, more heart-led and more emotional sometimes. They're very generous and nurturing. So maybe there's somebody you've met who's like that, or that's how you want to be. Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is all about, it could be to do with putting a project into place or starting a new business. We've got recovery, expansion, exploration, adventure. Knight of Pentacles, methodical, dependable, dedicated, diligent. Let me just see, what else do I want? One more of these, so I can start to see the story. Knight of Swords, action-orientated, motivated, ambitious, methodical. Let's put that there, and then I want one of these as well. So what's coming up here is that I feel like it's likely that you are workshops and seminars, attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. So I feel like you are maybe allowing yourself to be seen in a way that you haven't been seen before. So you've possibly decided to walk down a different path that's more creative. You're possibly working towards something steadfastly, or maybe that's just how you've been in your relationship, or you may have the support of somebody who is quite dependable and has been really good to support you as you aim to make your dreams come true. But part of making your dreams come true, especially if it's artistic or spiritual or therapeutic, quite often, well, not so much therapeutic side, but this is about allowing yourself to be seen. So there may be elements of that where you need to allow yourself to be seen on social media, allow yourself to be seen, in different ways within your circle of friends, within your tribe, within your family, and it's interesting. This I keep being drawn to the path and home because it feels like you're either intending to, or that you're creating a really warm and comfortable home life. Let me just feel into this, because we've got a few different dynamics here. This bit is very much about being seen and about allowing your voice to be heard. And I feel like there's support and love being shown to you as you step onto the path to do something that you love. And this is where the new love is coming in potentially. The energy of this is very empowering, but also gentle and soft. So we've got the skull here, but with all the families, with all the flowers around it, and the hands are holding it in quite a gentle way, really, but still holding it up, lifting up out of it's like not hiding your light under a bushel, pal too. So you've obviously taken fast action to keep going at something, to create something, because this Three of Wands can be a new project, or a new creative project, or um, somehow expanding. You may literally be wanting to do talks to people, to deliver seminars or workshops in some sort of way, and been working towards that. But I feel this is more about being seen. So the energy of the planetary alignment is creating a degree of safety and security for you to continue to keep working towards your dreams, and to allow you to be seen, and allow you to it almost feels like pulling yourself out of the mud. So when a lotus flower blossoms, it's gone through a difficult path to get there. It's gone through the mud. You may have had physical issues to get past, or health issues to get past, or judgment, or not expecting people to behave in the way you thought they would. But you have got some really loving support. So do remember that that support is there. And I feel like by allowing yourself to be seen more, people can love you more, even if it's not the people that you expect to be showing you the love more. Um, there are people around you that it's just creating even more depth and a stronger foundation in your home life, is what I want to say. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to have a little look at how do you feel? No, what do I want to do? Let's have a look how this is affecting you love wise. I'm going to do love and abundance for you, because so how is this affecting you in love? Dragon Rider. Wow, I'm gonna have to look at what that one is, because I've not looked at all these cards before and I'm not sure what that is. So, what does it mean to be a dragon rider? Did you know that you are a dragon rider? A dragon rider will bring many different kinds of energy into your life, but its greatest aim is to deliver freedom. Yes, that ties in with that first card so well. It wants you to be free of fears that block the flow of love as it streams into your life. Have you renewed the old covenant between your heart and your dragon's heart? If so, do it once more to strengthen your connection further. If not, now is the time. Embark upon following trance journey. Oh, okay, so this tells you what to do from a meditation perspective then. But I think part of what this is saying is there is something about exploding into freedom here, about rising up from difficulties and shining. Let's see. So that's going to happen in love as well. So maybe if somebody has been manipulative or difficult, rise above those things and don't allow them to get you down, because that's where we started with, wasn't it? That sometimes um, there's been some difficult characters for you to engage with, Foxglove friend. And this is about rising above that, so that those people don't drag your frequency down. Let's see, how are you going to feel? So maybe because that's a... I'll stick with that. How are you going to feel during this time? Courage, okay. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And we might have a couple of things going on here, Foxglove friends. So there may be some of you who are feeling, I feel like you are a sensitive soul who is trying to create something new and move towards it. For some of you, I think the home life is positive and supportive and good. For some of you, it might be within the home that the problems are, but there's something where you need to push up and above past the judgment or manipulation or difficult relationships somehow that have that are in your life, so that you're brave enough to be exactly who you are in the face of adversity. So there may be elements to do with certain labels, let's say, that you're having to get beyond. I'm going to put that in there as well, just for those who it resonates for. Let me have a look what is going on with regards to abundance. I'm going to do this dragon card again. What's going on in terms of abundance, please? For pile 2. Gratitude. Okay, so the more grateful you can be, the more will come into you. And this is the practice of manifesting abundance. Quite often we need to be grateful for the homes we live in, for the water that we get, for the food that we receive, um, even down to the minute things of how you love your pet, or how you might love a little object that you've got in your house, like all those different elements. The more grateful you can be, the more your heart shines out, and the more you spread that energy to receive more. So, again, this is about stepping away from anything that's bringing that vibration down. So be careful who's around you, who's in a mentality of lack, if they're always complaining about not having anything, or that they can't afford anything, or how else is it? It's not always just about money. It's about just that negativity. Just observe anything like that that's happening, so that you don't absorb it and take it into your energy field. How are you feeling to do with abundance? Happiness. Okay, yeah, just keep being happy and grateful, and the abundance element will come in. And whether that's, I'm looking at financial elements really here when I say that, but I think that includes um, really good positive connections, even if it's just a few. Recognizing the positive connections that you already have with other people, so that if you've got some people being difficult, you don't focus on those. Focus on what is good in your life through this period, uh, and then that's just going to bring even more through. Let me get some advice cards for you. So just keep focusing on appreciating the sun rising each day. Um, just whatever you can think of, so that you're in that positive space, and it's going to bring more into your life. You are a powerful light worker. Yeah, so I think part of this is being careful around your energy as to what is impacting on your energy. And also sometimes when we're a light worker and we're a sensitive person, we can really feel bad about ourselves in a lot of way. I think because we're empathic, and negativity impacts on us more. You've got to be careful you're not being like a sponge. What people say or what they do or how they treat you doesn't need to be a reflection of who you are. Stand tall and recognize that the other people around you have their own fears, their own ego issues, their own insecurities that they try to project onto you, whether they mean to or not. And just know that that's not yours, and that you can stand tall and shine your light and be everything that you want to be in a positive way, and be seen. And it is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine. So it's very much about checking that you're not in a victim mode as well. And when I say that, as an empathic, sensitive person, sometimes when people have done things that aren't good to you, we can shy away a little bit from life. But it's okay for you to embrace your own empowerment, to go, yes, I am. Um, I am worthy of being here on the earth. I am good. This is what's good about me. And this is what I appreciate. And I'm proud that I've achieved this, or that I've done that, or that I'm doing this when other people fear to do, certain things. Um, Let me get you one more advice card. I hope that makes sense, my friends. I feel like this is a very liberating time this planetary alignment is going to be liberating for you. So this you've got the parents card, so there may be elements to do with childhood here and how you were treated when you were a child. Um, it says the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. So part of this stepping out into, your own light is about releasing how you've been treated in the past, or limiting beliefs that have been projected onto you in the past. And we get a lot of learnings from our parents, but sometimes it takes a lot of time to realize that they go through their own fights and battles, and they're definitely not perfect, because we're all humans. We all have the human um, condition of being imperfect, and emotional issues and things affect them, and they don't always make the decisions that we think that they should. So I think there's a something here where you're kind of stepping out of, or just notice how your parenting has impacted on you, and know that you don't have to live within anything that has made you unhappy. You can shift and change that, and you can live the life that you want to live. But parents may be a focus for you at this point. Let me just get you one final card. Introspection. Yeah, so I think a lot of this is about what has been navigating or directing you in life so far. What experiences from the past are creating your beliefs about how you live now? Um, and it's time to step out of those so that you can shine, and so that you can know your full self worth, self value, and have genuine self love as you work towards presenting your projects, or presenting yourself in some way, or positively moving through the world. So, Foxglove friends, thank you so much for watching. I hope that all made sense. If you want to put anything in the comments, please do so. And if this resonated, please like and subscribe, because I'd love to see you again in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, Pal 3. Welcome to today's reading. Now, you have picked this card, Solar Calm, Clarify. And this is a lovely energy, very different from Power 1 and 2, much more serene. So you may be stepping into to a time with the planetary alignment where you're going to have a degree of calm. You're going to have that time where you can be really in the now, and it's going to help you to really understand what is going on in your world, what is going on with other people. There's this clarifying element here, and it might be time for a bit of introspection, but certainly taking a bit of time out for things to be calmer, to maybe do something creative. Now is not the time to make a big shift or change. So let's just have a look at more detail around that spirit. What is the planetary alignment doing for pile 3, please? I feel like you need to stand looking out at the stars, literally, with this one, that you need to spend time in that. Oh, look, destiny. Wow, because that's not a big deal at all. So you got the Destiny card. Hold on, let's have a look what's coming out. I'm super curious. Merlin, wow, which is also about magic and about how you manifest things, because Merlin is the magician. Feels very mystical, this pile, Foxglove friend. Like you're able to step out of the matrix, if you like, and feel into other dimensions or the universe. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, that independence, abundance, creativity, comfort. Oh my goodness, the sun. That's Lainey Lou there as well. These cards are gorgeous. There's a link in the description so you can go and buy them if you want to, this tarot set. Yeah, relaxing, recharge, solitude, meditation. Okay, this is very interesting indeed. So, Two of Wands, discovery, planning, projection, taking the first step. Right, now then, let me get you one more card. Oh, it feels beyond the 3D, this pile. Yeah, manifestation power. Yeah, okay, well that ties in with the Merlin card. Right, there's something going on for you with the alignments. Oops. Sorry, I keep clicking my music on by accident. There's something going on for you with the alignment of the planets, in which you need to cultivate your inner power. So you almost need to take a bit of time to recharge. And this is all with regards to making things come to fruition. But it's not time to make big changes now. It's showing that you're in a good place. A good place where you've got enough to be able to rest and relax, and to consider what new steps you want to do going forward and how you're going to bring that into fruition in life, how you're going to shift into something. So it's got use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. But what I feel like here is, what is it that you actually want? I mean, it feels like you're in a good space anyway. It feels like you have manifested into something, into being. So for some of you, you may have literally manifested what you want into being so that you can rest and relax and enjoy the fruits of your labour, if you like, and to take a little bit of downtime to um, do creative things so that you're not having to strive or fight, or feels like it's going to be a very peaceful time, or it's getting into that inner energy within you that, I don't know how to describe it. It's a bit hard to describe sometimes, these things. It's about going beyond the 3D, going beyond your physical body and really getting in touch, say like in meditation or something, with that core aspect of your soul self, so that you can connect fully to the energies of the universe, so you can recognize your core energy and then shift out into the energies of the universe and beyond that, so that you can shine your light into the world and allow all the good stuff to come in. Bit hard to describe this one, Pile 3, because it feels so transcendent, is what I want to say. But right now it is very much a time for you to meditate as often as you can and to bring things to fruition destiny wise in that way, to find that positive energy within you and to sit in the energy as if it's already real, so that you can draw it to you rather than chasing after it. That's what I want to say. It's very powerfully, even though it may be calm and still during the planetary alignment and there's not much going on in the 3D world, I feel like you're going to go through quite a transformational shift and change within, deeper within you. And that is all about knowing who you are, being able to calm your nervous system, being able to take time to relax and slow down, because it's in, you know, like, so for example, with when we do meditations with Om, there are 4 parts to Om: the O, Wa, Ma, and then silence. And the silence is where the actual manifestation of our actions takes place, and this is where it feels like you're at. There's this silent point where you need to rest and release control or activity so that you can just be in the energy of everything that you've been kind of working towards or doing. Okay, so I am doing a little bit on each of these about how is that impacting you with regards to love, and how is it impacting you with regards to abundance. I like the fact you've got the 9 of Pentacles here. It shows that you've got a great deal of wealth within you, possibly, is what this is about. But also that you've got financial stability so that you can, I mean, the sunshine is the happiest card. Warmth, positivity, joy, happiness, success, and being able to rest before you start planning. And, well, you can kind of plan. This can be a process of the planning time before you take further steps into a new way of being somehow. So how is this impacting with regards to love? Self-worth. Okay, so this is a big shift, a big inner shift for you, about recognizing what you are worth within this lifetime as a soul and to other people, what you can have on all levels. Judgment. Okay, so there may be elements for you where you've either felt judged, which is where the self-worth has been an issue, but you can go into this time enjoying things and release any worry about judgment, release any worry about what people are thinking about you, what they're saying about you, but also release any judgment towards yourself. You know, if you're hard and harsh on yourself, be kinder and compassionate and more forgiving to yourself about how you go through this world, because you're a perfect human being, and in that perfection is imperfection. It's those imperfections that make you a perfect human being, Foxglove friend. So just release judgment of others, release judgment of yourself. I understand that everyone has their unique path and challenges, and that is so true, including you and including everybody around you. Everybody's doing the best that they can with what they've got in that time, in that moment. So let's have a little look. You've got some big deal cards here. So even though nothing much might be taking place in the 3D, you've got some big stuff going on here. I don't want this one, I want a different card. Got some big stuff going on here on the inner, you know, I love the Destiny card. I'm going to have a quick read of what that actually specifically says, because it seems such a big deal. The Star Wanderer dragon shines in every conceivable colour. This large and powerful dragon has brought its high frequency vibrations to you today to deliver a message. I'm going to pick it up so you can see it. So the message is: open your heart as wide as possible now and hear reality's words. Today is the day on which you may once again choose your fate. So think carefully about who you wish to be. Consider the path you wish to follow henceforth. Your truth lies deep in your heart. Listen to it. You bear power and love. You are the heir of the divine source, and you will decide how your destiny looks. The moment has arrived for you to become a hero or heroine in your life. Hosts of angels and every light-filled being will bow before you. May this day bring you happiness. May it burn in your soul like a light-filled seal on the past, bringing the old to a close and symbolizing a new path. Have courage. Wow. See, there's something hugely transformational going on for you, Foxglove friend. I didn't quite say it as poetically as that, but crikey. So let's have a look. There's a big shift occurring from you from a self-worth, self-love element to allow you to have more abundance in your life in positive and lovely ways. But at the minute is time for you to stop and rest. Abundance. So this is to do with abundance. We've got the death card. So there may literally, you'll know if this resonates or not already, but there might be inheritance elements going on that you've received. But also it might be the death of an old way of living. So if you have been living in a mentality of lack, or you've felt that you don't deserve things, or you felt the judgment of people, release that now, because you're shifting into a new way of being with regards to how much you have in your life, whether it's financially or love, all those sorts of different things about what you can actually have in your life is going to look very differently going forward. Yeah, okay. There may be elements where you've either been envied, and pause for a minute because somebody banged a door outside the Lunabot. So sometimes we can feel envious of what other people have because we're living in a mentality of lack. We can feel envious about what they're doing or who they're being or the stuff that they've got in life. But that's just giving our power away. So that may have been aimed towards you, or you may be feeling that about other people. And quite often it's because we're not empowering ourselves to go, well, I can make that change. I can put things in place that are, it's quite often if we feel envy, sometimes it's because we haven't got the courage to take the steps to ask for what we need, or to take the steps to bring into our lives what we need and what we want. So there may be, but because we've got the death card, there's something where you're leaving that mentality behind. There's a big shift going on here with self-worth, as we can see, and self-value, and how you are valuing the world and what you are putting into the world. And some of those deeper elements need to be cleared back through from childhood. If you've lived in an environment where you've been told regularly that there isn't enough, or that you can't do that because it's too scary, or that you can't be that because it's just ridiculous, those things may be shifting and changing as the planets come into alignment for you, Foxglove friends. Spirit, if you're finding that it's other people who are envious of you, you may be stepping away from that, because that can also impact on your self-value and self-worth, and it can kind of squash you into hiding who you are, because there's all sorts of elements around envy which can be quite difficult, but that needs to be let go of, whether it's coming from other people or whether it's coming from within you, so that you feel empowered to stand in your own light as a unique being, Foxglove friend, because you are, and your path is your own very unique path. Everybody's going on their own different path, so this is where the judgment comes in. It's important to release judgment of others, because even if you think they've got everything that you could possibly want in the world, you haven't seen all the different experiences they've gone through. And also, your soul contract is unique to you. What you experience in your life is unique to you, and it's to focus on that so that you can clear away and learn lessons so that you can have a happier and more wise soul, really, going forward. Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So do take time to listen to what is coming in, whether that's to genuinely listen with your heart to what other people are saying, rather than just getting caught up in what's going on in your headspace or possibly ego sometimes. Um, but also, I like this card because this lady is resting, which it's asking you to do, to take time out to rest. And when we rest, our brain waves move to a different, there's alpha, beta, delta, delta, d, delta, theta. I can't speak. And it moves to one of those brainwaves. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head now, but that allows spirit to communicate with us more easily. So sometimes before I go to bed, if I'm worried about something or I don't know how to deal with something, I will ask spirit, the angels, my guides, and all the people who help me every day, or all the beings who help me every day, to actually give me information while I sleep. And then what happens is the next day when I wake up, as I go through my morning, I start to have clarifying revelations about, I understand that now, or I know what I need to do, or yes, that's the choice I need to make. So, let me get you some more advice. Sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energy right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. And this ties in very much with this, stepping into calmness and allowing yourself to have a bit of peace and to have a bit of a steadier, more creative time as you go through these personal transformations, Foxglove friend. I'm going to get you one more card. Spirit, can I have one more card for pile 3, please? Nurture. Well, that ties in beautifully. It is a time, Foxglove friend, for you to nurture yourself as you go through these inner changes, because this is a pretty auspicious time for you that will show on the outside in the 3D reality of life later down the line. But for now, you're going through some really big inner changes, and that's really, really positive. So just take time to rest and relax, and to allow your body, your mind to process and stay in that beautiful divine energy of the light that you are, Foxglove friend. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please do click like and subscribe so that I can see you again in the future. Take care. Goodbye.